Hello students, let's have a quick look about histamine. So welcome to Ban Lectures. Let us know ABCD of histamine so that you can have a very quick revision about histamine. So moving to next slide. What is histamine? Let us start with alphabet A. It is an amine. It is an amine, it's the autocoid. Autocoid means those substances which are produced within the body at certain tissues. They are also referred to as local hormones. They differ from endocrine hormones that they do not put their secretion directly into the bloodstream. So they have a local action only, action which rests for short duration only, and their time limit is very short. That is why they are called local hormones. So it is an autocoid. Secondly, chemically we see it is beta amino ethyl imidazole. This is the chemical structure of this histamine starting with letter B. Now C, it can act on CNS. It acts as a neurotransmitter. It causes contraction, C, of bronchial muscles. This is one of the important actions of this histamine. Secondly, D, it is distributed in huge amounts in lungs, skin, GIT, mucosa, and even in placenta. And E, there is an enzyme, histidine decarboxylase, that is responsible for decarboxylation of amino acid histidine. So from that reaction we get histamine. And G, histamine also acts on certain receptors known as histamine receptors. They are G coupled receptors. And H, histamine acts on its histamine receptors H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and the actions of histamine can be nullified or neutralized by antagonists known as histamine antagonists or antihistaminics. And secondly, histamine is an allergy mediator. It causes hypersensitivity reaction. And I, if histamine is administered intradermally, we get a typical response, that is triple response. Three type of actions are over here seen: wheal, flare, etc. And intestinal mucosal contraction is also caused. It is an inflammation mediator. This is letter I, M. It is located within mast cells. They secrete lot of histamine. Mast cells, upon degranulation, they release histamine. N, it has no therapeutic use. However, non-mast cell histamine may be used somewhere, but it has no therapeutic use at all. O, there are other histamine substitutes also at present. P, it is a potent stimulant of peripheral nervous system. S, secretions from lacrimal glands, salivary glands, intestinal gland, gastric glands, they are mediated by histamine, and it is stored within the mast cells. Now T refers to triple response. U used to diagnose leprosy. No doubt now some newer agents are also available. V, it may produce vasodilatation, causes dilatation of vascular smooth muscles. This is how you can remember ABCD of histamine as a mnemonic. Now some of the prominent actions of histamine you can see. This is the chemical structure of histamine. It causes bronchoconstriction, it causes intestinal smooth muscle contraction, gastric acid secretion or gastrin mediated by vagus nerve, does not cross blood-brain barrier, stimulates peripheral nervous system, peripheral sensory nerve ending, causes pain, itching, urticaria, that is allergic reactions. Next, you can see the prominent histamine receptors H1, H2, H3 receptors. And these very H2 receptors mediate following actions: smooth muscle contraction, increased capillary permeability, vasodilatation, sensory nerve endings, etc. Now, all gastric secretion which leads to acidity, etc., it is mediated by H2 receptors. Blood vessels and vasodilatation, increased capillary, that is mediated by H2 receptors. Now H3 receptors, they also are involved in release of histamine. They are also involved in release of serotonin, etc. This is how you can remember histamine in a single stroke. Thank you.